If you're watching this the day it released, it is day 2 of the Unstuck Summit for Writers in which I am participating. So it starts at noon Eastern time today, and you can find a link for it down below. Remember, it's a free summit, and if you're stuck in your writing, you should definitely attend. And guess what? Even if you're not stuck, you will be stuck at one point or another in some form or another, and you will want to have all the free resources that you can get at this summer. I've been stuck in mindset issues and motivation factors in lots of different areas as a writer. But since I'm a story coach, I want to talk about a time I got stuck on my story. And this is strange for me because drafting the story is my most exciting place. I love doing it. It's my favorite part, my favorite thing to do. I love making up stories. That's why I became a writer. That's why I published fiction. So I went to this amazing Deep Thinkers retreat. And while we were there, we crafted our main character for Shiro and Hiro, character analysis of their wound, all the different stuff you need. And then we also did a plot outline using the format of this best-selling Christian author who was leading the retreat, the way that she does it. So when I got home, I needed to write because I had a deadline for this novella just a few months away. And I couldn't write. So I'd love to say that I got unstuck by just pressing through, but maybe it's better that that's not how I got unstuck. I ended up having to that outline of the story that we had created. I realized it wasn't really even my story, it was the group's story that followed the prescriptive formula that the leader used. And I had already known that when I outline stories, my brain is done. It thinks that I've told the story, so it's ready for the next one. But in this case, something even different happened. It was like Jazz and Bailey, whose story this was, just kind of, you think you got it figured out? Go ahead. You're on your own. And I need those voices in my head, having those conversations with each other and telling me how they're feeling through the scenes so I can get their voice authentically on the page. So in order to get unstuck, I had to undo a lot of work that I did and go back to square one and say, all right, so where does this story start? You guys give it to me. My session at the summit is tomorrow at noon Eastern time. So I hope that you will sign up so you can get there. I offer a free checklist with it. My session is Unstick Your Story, and I cover some 5 main areas where our stories get stuck, where we get hung up on our story. Plot, character motivation, conflict, pacing, dialogue, you name it, it's there. And better yet, you get the checklist that I give with that session has all the questions I ask and all the ideas for brainstorming and then some. And you take that home with you to use on every project from here on out, as much as it helps you. So I hope that you are already scrolling down and clicking on the UNSTUCKSummitForWriters.com sign up link, and that I will see you tomorrow in the question and answer portion after I present. Because if you're not stuck today, you will be one day, and you need what we teach at this summit.